All right, starting off week 3, I'm gonna be doing picks for the NFL against the spread. Um, I started doing this a couple years ago, where before looking at the week ahead spreads, I would jot down the teams and try to come up with my own spread. Um, then comparing them with the actual Vegas spread and kind of dictate where I have a feeling towards one matchup that I might think, why does Vegas expect that, or why is the over too high or low, or everything plays into it. So with the blue spreads, those are what I came up with. I mean, they're most of them are pretty decently close. So if they were too close, they're in red. I did not like, I kind of feel that was a fair spread. So I'm kind of steering away from those. The 3 or 4 I really liked. Chargers, that might be a fandom thing with Herbert. I think the kid's a freak, so I just think he's going to hit the over every week. And, I mean, so that's one of my picks. Anyway, Minnesota, Detroit, I had them a little further off. They're giving Minnesota a full 6, which is nice to play with. Even Detroit money line would be not a bad play with the division matchup. But anyway, Cincy also with the Jets. I think Cincy's going to smoke the Jets. I know a lot of homers around my area believe in the Jets, but they do every year. The other one I had was Seattle, Atlanta. It was kind of a flip-flop. I don't really have much faith in Seattle this year, even though they've shown a little bit. We watched Gino in the Jets uniform. So anyway, San Fran and Denver, another pick I like. I got. I'm gonna go with Denver on that one. Denver's at home. I mean, I know they think they got Jimmy G back, and I'm just not seeing it. Anyways, so as far as week 3 picks, we will go with, I'm going to do New England over Baltimore. I know, I think the spread's a little too close and fishy for my liking, so with the feeling that New England straight up wins, or Baltimore doesn't cover. As far as Buffalo is on a tear, it's hard to pick against Buffalo, but Miami doesn't look too bad either. So I'm going to take the points, and I'll take Miami. I know I'm going against Buffalo, but all right. So Cincy, I already said I'm going to take Carolina at New Orleans. I believe in New Orleans. I know they held Tom Brady in the first half, but like always, he just annihilates you in the second. So Detroit, I talked about. Indy, I do like Indy's play. I'm going to take the points with Indy. It's going to be hard to go against Mahomes, but Tennessee, Vegas. I really don't know this one, and I'm going to take Vegas because they look pretty decent. Washington, Philly. Now, this is the rematch of Wentz against his old team, so I mean, he does know his defense. I'm probably looking to take the over in this game. So I'm going to say Philly just because of the personnel. Jalen don't look too bad. I don't believe in Fields. I mean, the defense can keep him in the games, but I'm going to take the points with Houston. And I think it's oddly low at home. After Chicago beating San Francisco, wouldn't you think that at home the spread would be a little bit better, especially against Houston that no one's been believing in? So let's go Houston in the points. Chargers, I'm on Chargers all day. As far as Tampa Bay and Green Bay, I just left them to pick them. I think they have a slight edge for Green Bay, which I don't get. It's hard to go against Tom Brady, but whenever I do, he burns me. So just let's keep going with Tommy. Atlanta and Seattle. That's just a tough one. I don't believe in Seattle. I think that was an early fluke win. Rams, Arizona. Tough divisional game. I think there's going to be a lot of points. Or it could be a very defensive game. Depends how Aaron Donald comes out. And, it's just Rams could turn it on. So, Kyler, after last week, is looking like a superstar. So, let's go with Arizona in the points. I like taking points. Too close sometimes. I love Denver in this matchup. San Fran, I still think is overrated. I'm going to take Denver. As far as the, I'm calling it the little Giants matchup. We got Cowboys and Giants Monday night. I mean, no one thought that, Giants are going to be 2-0. So that alone is shocking. Now that Dallas has a backup quarterback playing and he's 2-0. I mean, it's really, if you like to just gamble, I'd bet on it, but something I would stay away from. And the fact that it's on national television doesn't help my case. I like playing the low profile games in the 1 o'clocks. I feel like there's less, less media around it, less exposure. When a game's highlighted, I feel like there's just too many eyes, and it just I'll keep it at that. But that's week 3 picks. I'm gonna be uploading a parlay formula. We'll be doing 20 times parlay formula. I will show you the outline here, but basically the idea is to take a couple picks, 3 or 4 your picks, and space them over 20 parlays. And the idea of it is if you could bet 20 parlays and lose them all, hats off to you. At a reasonable, I'm not taking, crazy odds, long shots. You can always lose, obviously. But if you could pick 23 game parlays and lose them all, then it's not for you. But if you could hit 1, you're already even. Now 2, you're doubling your output. So I'm going to upload that once I get this one set up. So come back for week 4 if they hit.